If you're going through a moment right now where you're feeling lost or you feel like you're stumbling through the dark, this reading is for you. The cards that came out are super powerful and really insightful. Let's dive in. So for today's topic, we are going to talk about the moon. The moon card in tarot is about anxiety, fear, feeling as if you're not really sure where you're going, feeling a bit lost because the moon, in the moonlight, it's true. We're walking around. It's hard to see. It's not like the sun where you see everything clearly. In the moonlight, you're not really sure what you're seeing. Is that shadow over there a real menace, or is it just a shadow? And similarly, maybe there's actually something really lurking in the dark that you're not even aware of because it's dark. So this could go in so many directions. Let's have a look at what we're actually trying to look at this about. All right, we got the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. First of all, what I'm getting right away is like the Six of Pentacles seems to be almost like growing in between these two trees. And what I'm getting here is that there's actually quite a lot that we can gain when we go through these moments. It's as unfun as it is, as uncomfortable as it is, there's so much fruit to be gained. And Pentacles and Tarot have to do with things that are meaningful, that take time, that are not quick fixes, things that we plant and that then we have to nurture. And so in a way, as much as it's uncomfortable, sometimes that moment can actually be very fruitful. The moon is also often linked with anxieties and fear because you can't see. But if you trust it, then actually it can almost be more like dreams. Dreams and not knowing can actually be good things. The Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving. And what I'm getting here is the giving and receiving is what you get from this moment is something that then you can give back. Maybe it's something of helping others because you will have gone through this period, but also maybe it's just about giving back to people in your life because you will be in a new place. You will be in a place of, in a better place. That being said, I know it's not easy. So the next cards I want to actually ask the tarot about is what can you do right now to actually help yourself and have this period not be so uncomfortable. Okay, 3 cards wanted to come out. We got the 5 of Wands, we got the 6 of Swords, and we got the 7 of Cups. Interestingly, check it out, it's 5, 6, 7. So to me, it's just like, oh, it's a progression. It's almost like a phase and you're kind of moving upwards and you're going to be getting out of that. What can help you? I find that the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Cups have a very similar message because the 5 of Cups is about kind of being pulled in different directions, kind of competing energies. And the 7 of Cups is about having so many different kind of options presented, being a little bit almost overwhelmed by too many options. It's actually very much linked to the moon card because actually very similarly, you have those 2 moons at the top too. But the 7 of Cups is sometimes about feeling overwhelmed and not seeing clearly because you can't really, there's so many options that you don't even know what is day, what is night. And so what I'm getting here is that what can help you, first of all, is to diversify, maybe to try different things out right now, not to get so stuck in the way you usually do things. For example, maybe in the past, what has helped you through moments like this is to meditate or journal or go for a walk. But maybe now it's important to do something else, to try different options out, not to get stuck in your own kind of like own routine, to remember to keep trying, to keep expanding. I also find that this card is often linked to dreaming and about being open to different options and maybe also seeing different things because they're being presented to you. Maybe it's about trying something new. Maybe it's not even about your spiritual practice. Maybe it has more to do with like even just diversifying and maybe distracting yourself. Here, distract yourself. Don't be so focused on not seeing all the time. Actually do something else. Maybe it's taking up a new hobby or, maybe it's pottery. Maybe it's taking like an instrument as a lesson, learning a language, doing something so that you occupy your brain. Same here. It's almost about seeing all the different options, continuing to dream, to remember that it's actually something that is that, having a lot of possibilities can actually be a good thing. Sometimes distractions can be a good thing. And what I'm getting here from this one, this is the 6 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords is all about basically going from choppy waters to smoother waters. And what I'm getting from this is that it's a message of kind of like just to remember that these phases are really important, and that, you know, you go from them and they're very uncomfortable, but you also leave. It's a cycle. You're not going to get stuck here. Also, though, similarly to that first message we got with this, you can't have a rainbow without rain. You can't get the growth sometimes without going through those moments. And so, again, the anxiety comes from feeling like you're stuck or not seeing. But if you can kind of relax into it, kind of like, it's almost like leaning into the confusion or not knowing, or leaning into the kind of like going into the different spaces, leaning into this moment of not knowing, will actually help, because you will be making a rainbow from it. It's just that you got to trust. And so this to me is a message of love, like just a reminder that like it's a transition. The Six of Swords is transitioning. You're going from some place of maybe feeling uncomfortable, but you're moving towards something more beautiful. And the rain comes from actually what? Rain and sun. So you will be moving away. There was also a card that just wanted to pop up right now, and right when I was doing the reading, and it's the Lovers. And I find that this is a wonderful card to end the reading with. The Lovers is a card of choosing things that are in alignment with yourself. It's for sure, it's like actually building a partnership with yourself. People think it's a partnership, and it is, but it's mostly with yourself, not necessarily with somebody outside of yourself. And what I'm getting here is that, in a way, let's say you have all these choices, or you're being kind of called in different directions. Remember to choose things that really feel in alignment. And that is going to help you, first of all, be able to kind of like choose, but also it's also going to just help you maybe be able to fly out of this period, to move towards the sun at the top, to be able to kind of climb towards those more rainbow colors, that kind of light and funness, and not be stuck in this dark place. So on that, I'm wishing you lots of love and lots of laughter as you navigate this kind of confusing and not knowing where you are phase. Remember that it will bear fruits if you let it. And remember, you're actually heading towards the rainbow and more lighter, brighter colors. And that from that, you're going to gain things. And that if there is anything to do right now, it's just to focus on different things, diversify, and remember not to get just stuck in your head. So I hope this will help, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next videos. Thanks so much for watching.